Hello, bear with me. I'm trying to get my setup working here. Don't know what's going wrong this morning or this afternoon. Hang on just a second here. I'm going to go back out and go back in. All right. I think I have this up. All right. There we go. Say hello when you get here so that I know who's here. And we are just going to take a minute or two and then we will get underway. All right, we are going to get started. Hey everyone, my name is Shel Anderson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I blog at shelscreativecorner.blogspot.com and I can be reached anytime by email at andersonshel@gmail.com. You found me today on my Facebook business page at Stamp with Shel. I can also be found on YouTube at the same. All right, we're going to get started here tonight. Tonight we are playing with the Seascape bundle from the annual catalog. And this is a really cool bundle. It has these dies that are almost 3D-ish. And we're going to have a play today with the seahorse here. And let's get started. I've also brought in the Friends Are Like Seashells stamp set. I might use one of these greetings for this card. I haven't decided. And I've also brought in the Tasteful Touches dies. Okay, so we're going to start our card, and I have chosen Whisper White for my card base today. Just need to find a bone folder. There we go. And we will score and fold our card. And the panel that I've chosen today is Coastal Cabana. And this is going to be our art panel. So I'm just going to grab my little mat here. It's just a laminated grid mat. And I am going to grab this plant. And, oh, the kids are outside playing. I can hear them screaming in the park. Hope you guys can't hear that. All right, we're going to use, pardon me, Bermuda Bay ink. And we're going to do a stamp off technique tonight. What you're going to do is you're going to ink your stamp. All right, then you're going to stamp it off and stamp it on our paper. All right, and we're just going to fill in this paper using this technique. And that's going to give us a nice background. Oops. Me over here tapping on the paper, thinking I'm going to get ink on there. There we go. Now I think I'm going to do a couple more right at the edge there. There, I'm happy with that. Just going to clean my stamp off. And put it back on my case. All right, so we have our background all completed, and just gonna grab a baby wipe to clean up my mat here before I put that away. There we go. Get the worst of that off. All right, and throw that paper away because we're done with that. All right, now we are going to move on, and we are going to be using some dies next. I chose the seahorse die and this little plant die and the fishes. And what I did is I die cut them out of the rainbow glimmer paper. Now, I'm going to forewarn you, this turns out beautifully, but it's a little more work than if you were just doing cardstock because this is thicker and the backing on this is almost plasticky. So when you run them through your Big Shot or your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine or whatever die cutter you have, you're going to have to run them through a couple of times to break through this plastic, okay? So it's a little bit more work, but it's worth it. And because it's more work, I decided that I was going to pre-cut those pieces so you didn't have to see me sit here and struggle. So I have the seahorse. Isn't that pretty? All that glimmer. I'm not sure if the camera is catching that, but it's just beautiful. And I had to punch out all those little pieces. And then this is the plant. And then there are some little fishes. I missed an eye on this guy, I see. All right, and I don't know whether you guys can see this or not. Can you see on the back of these, they're actually scored so that you can poke out from the back side, and when you turn it over, you actually can see the scales on the fish. Can you see that? It's really, really cool. And you can do the same on the plant. If you see they're perforated, you can poke those out. I'm not going to bother for this application tonight because these are just so beautiful and glittery that all you're going to see is the glitter anyway. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to build our card. So we've got our background, and oops, I missed a couple. More than a couple. Oh well, these ones aren't difficult to take out anyway. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some Tombow and just put it very lightly on the back side. And we're going to take him and we're going to put him somewhere like so. Okay. Now, in this stamp set, there are some bubbles. And I am going to grab a small block and the Bermuda Bay ink. And we are going to just put some little air bubbles right above him. There we go. I think that looks cool. All right, now we're going to take our plant. I don't know what you call this, underwater plant. And we're going to put this on. I hope the camera's picking up all this glittery goodness. And yes, I'm going to go off the edge a little bit because this is going to layer on the white. All right, I think we need some Stampin' Dimensionals. All right, now my squeaky chair, we need a piece of scrap and we need to decide on a greeting that we're going to put on the front of this card. And we don't have a whole lot of room. But I'm kind of liking this one, "You Are the Best." I think I'm going to use that one. And hopefully it will fit in that die. Oh, it doesn't look like it will. That's not good. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I want to use this greeting. I really like it. Maybe I will just stamp it and cut it out square. And this greeting is from the Tasteful Touches stamp set. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just grab my little mini paper trimmer and I will trim this out. Maybe we'll layer this on a mat. That'd be kind of cool. You are the best. All right. How about if we had a little piece of that coastal cabana? Look, that's going to make that pop. I think we're going to do it. We're just going to glue this on. Like so. And then we'll trim that out. We just need a little border, nothing crazy. This is the side that's hard for me because it's hard for me to see that side, but it turned out okay. Maybe a little sliver off of this side. There we go. All right, now we get to assemble. I'm going to grab some dimensionals for the back of this. we'll pop that right on there. You are the best. And in hindsight, I probably could have used a little piece of the glimmer paper too. Next time. All right, we're going to put this on the card base, and then we're going to go to the inside of the card. Bam. And then we're going to put a couple fish on the inside, just so it's not so plain. Maybe we'll put a yellow one. He's going in the opposite direction. There, so now we have a nice place to write our greeting. And there is our Sparkly Goodness card. And I'll bring in the one that I did earlier to show you that one as well. This one I did as a thank you card. And it has the yellow and with the orange tips. This one has the green. Just depends on what area of that rainbow glimmer paper you cut out. Anyway, that is our card for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back Wednesday night at 6:30 with another Stamp with Shel card tutorial. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye for now.